Welcome to Half-Ass Beer Review. Shit, we were supposed to switch seats.
That's all right. I think they figured out by what we're wearing that it's all done in one night. The scheme has been exposed.
Oh, fine. All right.
This is coming out on a Friday.
Yeah.
We have 2 beers. It's a Friday night beer fight. And I figured what better way to celebrate warm weather than with some Mexican lagers. 2 Mexican lagers. This one is El Ligro from Griffin Brewing Company, Birmingham, Michigan.
Oh, nice.
Mexican style lager with fresh lime, 4.5% ABV.
This is Cerveza del Lago Mexican lager from Big Lake Brewing, also in Holland, Michigan. It is just a balanced Mexican lager. It doesn't have an ABV
No
on
ABV
it.
on here? Oh, man.
I'm not seeing one. I'm going to assume it's probably 5-ish.
Yeah,
You know.
they're made to be kind of crushables, so they wouldn't overdo it. I couldn't see it being over 5.
It's funny how both of these Mexican lagers are made in Michigan.
Yeah.
Just far from Mexico.
It's funny how I'm sure they just make a lager, put lime in it, and then call it a Mexican lager.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't say anything about what's in it.
Right.
You know, crisp, clean, and well-balanced Mexican lager. Yeah, it's probably just got some lime in it, maybe a little bit of adobo.
Nice. Probably.
There's no adobo in there. There's no way. That'd be insane.
Can art-wise, nothing super... Griffin Claw's been doing a lot of this with their cans lately. It's just a weird sticker that they place on it that almost blends in right with the can. But they got limes along the bottom of it. A little sky blue action on there. And a bicycle.
The bicycle, wait.
Is that a...
That makes me think of Fat Tire beer.
Maybe, but that's not... This has high handlebars.
Oh, so it's like lowrider or whatever. The can art on this one is a little bit stereotypical, like...
Day of the Dead.
Yeah, it's just like,
Coco.
this is Mexican.
Yeah.
I'm not in love with the font. I'm a graphic designer, so maybe that's why I'm going to probably be a little bit more picky on the way anything looks.
What about the background stuff on it? There's it's kind of a cool added thing to it, maybe.
It's not like, no,
Right. Okay.
no. It looks like a tattoo, and if you know me, I don't think tattoos look very cool.
Right. Unless you're on a billboard.
Cerveza, yeah, I'm not in love with the font style, but I mean, it doesn't matter. You can't judge a book by cover. These can both be really good. So
let's crack them. Let's pour them. Look at them. Smell them. Taste them. See what they got going on.
I almost just poured this into both glasses.
Do it.
I was like, oh, I gotta
Then you
pour
can just hand one
Oh
to
yeah,
me.
duh. Just don't forget which one's which.
I don't think that's going to be an issue. Just keep mine on the right. Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah, you can definitely tell the difference.
So the looking at these, the El Ligro, a lot lighter.
I can smell lime from afar.
Oh yeah, as soon as you get man, that's interesting.
Not as strong of a smell from that one. Cerveza?
Yeah.
It's just beer of the lake. That's what that means, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Del Lago is...
Big Lake Brewing, beer of the lake.
Yeah, beer of the lake. Del Lago, the only reason I know that is because Resident Evil 4, there's a boss that is in the lake in Spain, and he's called Del Lago. Or at least that's always what he was called when I grew up. And they just announced the remake for Resident Evil 4, and I'm very excited because that's my favorite video game of all time.
Nice.
Del Lago of the lake. Yeah, definitely more of a lime smell on yours. What's yours called?
El Ligro?
El Ligero.
Ligero?
You white person.
Yep. Hey, sorry.
You gringo. All right, which one's first?
Let's do mine.
Okay.
El Ligero.
As always on Half-Ass Beer Review, we do little drink, big drink.
Cheers, everyone.
All right.
Yeah.
The initial flavor reminds me of the Fiesta Lime Chicken from Applebee's.
Okay.
That's the lime flavor I get out of it.
They took that lime flavor.
A little bit of savory lime to me.
Okay. Like, what would be like obviously the brewmaster was talking. What would be good in this beer? And his assistant goes, "I got just the thing." Went to Applebee's.
Chicken. When I think lagers, chicken. All right, let's try the second beer, please. Or are we supposed to talk about this one first?
No, we're good. I think we talked about it, didn't we? No, we didn't.
We did not talk
We got
about this one.
sidetracked.
We need to do. I forget how Friday Night Beer Fight works.
I want to talk about this one first.
Okay.
So, actually, for as light as this one is, and how
A lot
much
of flavor.
lime, it's very lager tasting. Like, I'm very impressed with the flavor that's there besides just the lime. Like, there's a nice...
Definitely
yeah.
a lager flavor. It's, like I said, not necessarily as crisp as I was expecting. Is
No.
that weird
No,
to
I
say?
don't think so.
Like, it's a pretty full feeling lager.
Right. For 4.5%, and it looking like, almost like lime water.
Yeah. There's a lot here.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Maybe I'm out of my mind, but I almost feel, maybe it's just because it's Mexican. I almost feel like there's like a cilantro in here. Like, it just makes me think of all the different flavors that would be in like Pico de Gallo. Like, I don't know.
Like, just red onion and shit starts pouring out.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe
bit
I
of-
was joking about the adobo earlier, but I'm getting them. Adobo fumes are in full effect.
Moving on to
Cerveza del Lago.
Beer of the Lakes.
Not as strong of a smell.
No, definitely not. I mean, it's got the
I just smell
lager
kinda
smell to
lager.
it, but that's, yeah. No, they didn't put anything in this one, they said, so. But there wasn't any other lagers that had lime in it besides this one, or at least Mexican lagers.
That one was the only one that you knew about that had
That
lime
I
in
saw.
it.
Yeah, because I
This could have lime in it.
saw
but,
three. I saw one from Brew Detroit too that I almost picked up to do 3 of them.
Oh,
They're like,
geez.
that's a lot of beer to drink
Yeah.
in one sitting. So
We do that on Beer from a Hat.
that's true. But there's 3 of us,
True.
so it's like 1 beer instead
right.
of a beer and a half. Enough talking, smelling, sniffing, whatever you want to call it. Let's try this beer. As always on Half-Ass Beer Review, we do little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody.
That tastes much more just like a straightforward lager to me. Much more
Definitely.
of just a lager flavor, like more closer probably to a Corona.
Yeah, I definitely think
Really,
so. It's light. It has that Corona feel almost at the end of it.
a little bit of maltiness on the end. To
Yeah,
me.
but it goes away quick.
Yeah.
I think you're left with more flavor after the drink with this one. This one, it kind of comes and goes very quickly. I don't think it's bad. Very light.
More straightforward.
Right. Yeah. I think it's I think the ABV is probably right up the same.
I think someone who would enjoy a Corona or, Dos Equis would
Yeah.
probably like this.
Yeah, I think it's probably more of the Secchi's than the Corona, maybe. It's been a while since I've had a Corona, but I think a Corona
True.
has a skunky aspect to it.
Anytime I've ever had a Corona, though, it has lime in it. It
That's
has
true.
a lime in it.
Maybe that's-
So it probably would have pushed it closer to something like this.
How do you?
I thought you were running away because you had to like take a shit or something. I was like, do you have an emergency?
Right.
How do you open this?
Yeah, something like that.
There's like not a lip or anything to grab onto.
I know that was weird.
So how much of this am I supposed to put in
I
here?
don't think you have to put in a lot.
Oh, I didn't put nearly that much in here.
Oh.
I just did a little squirty poo. Oh, you're adding beer to it. No,
No?
No. I don't like that. I liked it more just on its own. And even that I wasn't like a huge fan of because
I
I'm
put
not.
too much lime juice in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it was better by itself.
Even though I finished this one, I would say I liked this one more. This one was more unique, had more flavor to it, more of a
Right.
like flavor profile. If I could be a snooty son of a bitch,
Yeah.
This has more. This felt more of like a Mexican flair to it.
Yeah, I think even without the lime in it, this one would still have better flavor than
Yeah.
what this one did.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
This has the normal aftertaste of a lager. This to me didn't. The aftertaste of this felt more of the Mexican lime flavor is what stuck with me more than the lager flavor. And
Gotcha.
for me, that wins out then.
Yeah, I would definitely pick this one too. I think this is the clear winner tonight. I think both are good. But if I had to get one,
Same.
yeah,
I would go
Griffin
with
Claw,
that one.
definitely.
I'd go with that one. If I was to buy any more ever again, it'd probably just be a single. Again, it would just be like, hey, we're gonna go have a barbecue. It's good summer beer. But I wouldn't.
I definitely buy the 4-pack.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it that much. I think it's definitely worth getting the whole 4-pack. Because what I would be worried about is getting done with that first one and wanting more and not having it, because it is that good.
Yeah, it's refreshing. And if you're out all day,
Right.
it'd be solid.
And I think especially if you go to like a cookout, like if you're eating a burger or a hot dog,
Yeah.
this might go very well with it.
Yeah,
So,
definitely. With that kind of, to me, like I said, there's a tiny bit of like savory in there, almost.
right.
And that would go well with
Maybe
barbecue.
take it to Applebee's.
Dude, Applebee's always can get my patronage. That's the best lager I've had, I think, ever. I don't like lagers
Solid,
all that
though.
much, and that's a solid lager.
Like I said, I could drink the whole 4-pack. I might go buy a whole 4-pack.
I think I would change my opinion, and I said I would buy a single of those. I think I'd buy a 4.
Nice.
I'd buy a fire.
I'd buy a fire pack.
I'd buy a fire pack
Like
of
it
those.
sitting on the hearses.
I'd buy a fire pack of those lagers. Is that like a Dutch accent? Like, I don't even know what accent that
I think you're
was.
close to being in Ireland there.
Yeah, that was Irish for sure. I drink my Mexican beer when I have my fire pack of lagers.
Fuck Guinness.
Fuck Guinness, I have lagers.
Lagers. Fire of them.
Holy shit. If you want to see more comedy stylings like what I've brought here tonight, you can check out our channel on the table. It'll be linked down below.
But now that's going to do it for this episode of Half-Ass Beer Review. Thank you all for joining us for a Friday night beer fight. It's been a while since I've done one. Had fun doing it. This is the first time I ever had a guest. Luke, thank you for joining me. Again, make sure you check out his channel on the table. I will link it down in the bottom. 2 beers entered, 1 beer is left, and that is Il Ligaro from Griffin Claw Brewing Company.
This swill, with this racist cultural appropriation for its can get out of here. I'm not here for it. I'm canceling this on Twitter. Hashtag cancel Cerveza del Lago Mexican Lager by Big Lake Brewing Company, Holland, Michigan. That's the hashtag I'm starting.
Damn. That's a big hashtag. Do people still use hashtags?
I've never used one.
Like and subscribe. I need to get that clip from when Matt said it at the Beer from a Hat, because I was trying to end it and he just like and subscribe.
Yeah, just keep
just
playing
need that
that
clip, and I
at
just
the end
need
of
that.
every episode.
I'm going to put it like 4
Yeah.
times throughout every video.
Oh my God. All right. Keep your fridges full.
And have a great night.